This is the 50th anniversary of the Southern Living Idea House, and we were giving inspiration pictures to be inspired by for our rooms, and I picked a gorgeous neutral interiors. I believe it was from the 80s, and I just loved the elegance and the comfortable nature of the room. This particular space is a very large space, and I wanted it to be able to have multiple seating areas and serve different purposes. So I really wanted the focus to be on the set of French doors that are in the middle of the room. So my first inclination was to create an area in the middle of the room with two sofas back to back. I think the nice thing about this room is that there are so many different types of seating. We have a shelter sofa that is more of the sofa that you can lay down on or pile up in. But I find an armless sofa doesn't take up so much space in a room. You can have people sitting on the ends or in the middle, and it's just a wonderful center point, I think, for a room that you don't get with other sofa styles. I loved the French leather chairs sitting on the ends. I love a small chair because you can literally move it around the room. I love stripes. And it all started with the fabric on the center armless sofas, and I wanted to reinterpret that on the walls, but to do it in a larger scale. There's a watercolor nature to the stripes, and I think what will be beautiful is when people see them up close, you'll see that they're hand painted. I always love to mix a stripe into all of my concepts for any room. There's something about the geometric nature of it that kind of soothes and calms the room, and I've never met anyone who didn't like a stripe. I love collections, and this room has the boxes, it has the books. There's this great magnifying glass story, which I think is really fabulous. Not only is it beautiful and architectural, but it's also very functional. Probably what people will walk away from this room remembering the most will be all the bird prints. And I purposely put mirrors on this one wall to reflect the bird prints on the other side of the room. So I definitely think it's the magical thing of the room people are going to remember. I always mix in several periods in my design work. There's always a little bit of Asian influences, there's always a little bit of French, there's always a little bit of English, and I just think putting it all together tells the story. It's such an honor to be able to decorate a room this beautiful.